50 Cent and his son Marquise have had a very public beef for the past few years. He went as far as saying he wouldn't have a bad day if his own child got hit by a bus. 50 posted this bold comment under a photo of Marquise and Kyle McGriff. But when you learn who Kyle is, you might not be surprised about 50's reaction. Kyle McGriff is the son of the infamous kingpin Kenneth Supreme McGriff, who is currently serving a life sentence in federal prison for a long list of crimes. One of those being the attack on 50 Cent, which led him to being shot 9 times. So when 50 sees a photo of his son, with the son of the man that tried to take his life away, he felt no remorse. Posting up with McGriff in that photo was a huge sign of disrespect from Marquise. Still, most people saw 50's comment as disrespectful and unimaginable, something they would never say to their own kid, no matter what. He took to Twitter to respond. I have zero ill will towards anyone living on this earth. The people Shaniqua's son looks up to and associates with is a reflection of the negative energy he embraces towards me. I paid his mother $1,360,000 in support to afford him opportunities I never had. Most people look at this and think, well, $1.3 million is plenty. I could make that work. However, his ex Shaniqua Tompkins sued him for $50 million, but not for child support, for allegedly burning down their house in May of 2008. He tried to kill me and his own child, said Shaniqua Tompkins, who miraculously survived the suspicious 4 a.m. blaze, which leveled the $2.4 million mansion in Tony Dix Hills, where she lives with the rapper's 10-year-old son Marquise and 4 relatives. She goes on to say that 50 threatened me on Monday that he was going to have someone visit me. Even the local fire chief, Larry Feld, knew something about the situation was weird when he said the fire was definitely suspicious because of the volume of the fire and how fast it spread. Now this is an extreme accusation.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That 50 would burn his own house down just so his ex couldn't have it. Ultimately, the lawsuit never went to trial, and we got to hear 50's side of the story months later. The courts told her she had to leave, 50 said. It's kind of more like, if I can't have you, you can't have it.
Oh, criminality.
So you figure she lit it up? The interviewer asked. Well, I don't want to say that. Don't try to make me say something I don't want to say, 50 Cent replied.
Wait, that makes a lot more sense. Holy shit.
The circumstances to it might seem that way. 50 says his ex burned the house down. Shaniqua said that he did it. The mystery looms still to this day. But 5 years later, we would get a glimpse of how bad...
Guys, I'm looking at her stream. She's not doing anything. I also want to know what happened, but she's not saying anything.
Bad
Chill
50's
out.
temper actually is when a series of shocking text messages with his son were released. Hey, I'm outside the house at the front door. I came to the front door. The lights went off. You lying? You outside? You fronting? I saw you looking out the window. Good luck in life. You're gonna need it. LOL, you frontin' hard body now. How you going to see me when I'm in the basement? LMAO. F you. You are your mother's child. LOL, why would you lie about that? I need a blood test, cause that dick-sucking bitch you call mom was f***ing the whole time. It's cool, I will never go out my way again. You disrespectful little motherfucker. LOL, you never do. I don't know not father that doesn't even call their son for his birthday, or get him a gift for his b-day or for Christmas. You are your mother's child. I don't have a son anymore. To no surprise, people were mortified at these messages, confused how a father could speak like that to his 16-year-old son. How did it get this bad?
Jesus.
It seems like 50 went out of his way to go visit Marquise, then Marquise didn't come to the door for some reason. Seems like an odd situation, and possibly an overreaction, but we never got any more details from it. However, Shaniqua went to the press a year later and said that 50 hasn't seen his teenage son in 2 years. 50 also didn't go to Marquise's high school graduation in May of 2014. Apparently, he wouldn't even call on his birthdays. This became a reoccurring theme, where Shaniqua would go to the press and publicly air out their relationship issues. 50 claims she is crazy, bitter, and entitled to money and fame just because they have a kid together. But the caveat to all of this is that 50 was contributing money to her and Marquise. A lot. $1.3 million in child support. An insane amount of money, which ended up being around $6,700 per month.
That's crazy.
It wasn't enough.
It's $6,700 a month.
Okay.
That's not, in my eye, it's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money.
Now, New York City is the most expensive city in the world. So let's do some quick math. In New York City, a child is entitled to be supported.
I think the way it works is that whenever you have a certain amount of income and your child and you have a child with somebody, right? And the child is used to a certain level of lifestyle, and you guys split up. Whoever earns the most money, I think if it goes down that way in court, whatever, right? They have to sustain that lifestyle. Oh yeah, I see. I'm writing this on here. I want to hear that. I want to hear this. They have to sustain the same lifestyle.